Hello, it is Ryan Patton from the Liverpool Echo at the Grand National Weights Lunch. This event today at St George's Hall officially kickstarts the road to this year's Grand National race. We're expecting some racing legends and notable figures in the city to come as the weights are officially revealed for this year's Grand National. Tony, how excited are you to be at the Weights Lunch here today?
Excited. Listen, the Grand National is a huge part of our city and our heritage, so we're more than excited.
Yeah, how do you think the Grand National has shaped Liverpool and Liverpool shapes the Grand National?
It's just, listen, it's a fantastic thing that goes on in the city once a year. It's huge, it's the biggest horse race in the world, and it's in the greatest city in the world, so yeah, it fits perfectly.
Do you have a favourite memory from the Grand National over the years?
At the hunt, I'm not really a big gambler, so I've won the National multiple times and my kids just pick the colours that they like, so that's how we do it.
Obviously, Liverpool is so important to this race and it's important to you as well. What does being from the city mean to you?
I'm a Scouser through and through, so you know, we back each other, we stand by each other, and there's nothing better than I can be than being a Scouser.
Natasha, you're at the Weights Lunch. Just how excited are you to be here today?
I said that the Grand National is always a big day. It's a big sporting event, a big chance to dress up, look nice, and get the whole world involved in the city of Liverpool.
Yeah. How important is this race to Liverpool and Liverpool to the race?
I mean, for us, and I think for most of the racing calendar, it's one of the biggest events that there is. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a great importance to Liverpool, like I said, and it's always a great event, and everyone comes from all over the world to come and enjoy Liverpool, all its festive things, the people, and yeah, we'll see what we have in store as a city. Yeah.
And you absolutely love the Grand National. You always make sure you turn out for it. Do you have a favourite Grand National memory?
Oh, do you know, I actually went to the Ladies' Day for 3 years before I actually even saw a horse.
Oh my God!
So yeah, that's how good a time I was having on Ladies' Day before I saw a horse. So now I get to actually see the horses, and yeah, I'm a bit more mature and cultured these days.
John Joe, just how special is the Grand National?
Oh, it's very special. I mean, it's a fantastic race. Something you look forward to every year, and it's always good fun to come to Liverpool. You know, it's great company and great crack for the 3 days, and hopefully have a winner or two next year even better.
You've had great success in the Grand National over the years. So what is it? How do you know that a horse is going to run well in this race?
Well, it's got very competitive these days. I mean, back in the day when the fences were much bigger, it was like down to the character of the horse and that. Well, now you have to have a horse with a lot of pace and a lot of ability and getting the trip well, you know. So it's a changed race that way, but it's still a magical race, you know.
Do you have a favourite Grand National memory from over the years?
Oh, when I won it on Dawn Pushers, yeah. We have a few place horses in it, Simply Gifted and Clan Royal and Sunny Hill Boy, so it's been a good race for us really, but I'd like to win it again.
I'm joined by two very inspirational people. Margaret, just how excited are you to be at the Weights Lunch today?
Oh, I think it's really lovely that we get invited each year, and it's really, really nice of them, and I think it's great to be here, you know. Yeah.
And yourself, Sue, how excited are you to be here today?
Oh, it's just immense, isn't it? It's a great start to the year for the racing. Yeah. And
how's that? Are you as regulars at Aintree Racecourse? Do you have any special memories from over the years?
Oh, I've got a few special memories, especially the one I had to do a talk with Kerry Dalglish. Yeah, that's a good memory. But we get invited every year. They don't have to do that. Yeah. And the chairman always invites us every year to the Ladies' Day. Or we can choose if we want to go to the day itself, the National, but the Ladies' Day is very special. Yeah.
It's part of the fabric of the city, this event, isn't it? So how special is this event to Liverpool and Liverpool to this event?
I'll tell you what, it's the only race I'm really interested in. You know, the Grand National, wow, memories go back from when I was a kid. Yeah. We always put like a little bet on 50 pence each way. Some years you'd win, some years you wouldn't. Yeah. It always felt like you won £1,000 if you won 50p.
Margaret's favourite memory involves Kenny Dalglish. Do you have a favourite memory from the events over the years?
Red Rum. Red Rum was just amazing. The best horse ever. You know, I think Margaret will agree. You know, fabulous horse. Yeah.
And
I think this is great for the city, also the Grand National. Yeah. You know, I know they wanted to take it away a good few years ago, But this is a big thing for all over the world, you know, for the national, and it puts Liverpool always on the map.
I want to ask you a bit of a wider one, obviously, on the ongoing fight for justice, sort of. Where is that, are you at with that? Obviously, you know, it was developing and then hit a stumbling block. What's the latest with the fight for justice?
Well, obviously, we're still hoping to get the Hillsborough law. I mean, we've got, you know, I could say maybe 90%, I don't know whether you agree, Sue, but we are still trying to get, I've always said, even to the Prime Minister, we wanted it in all its entirety. We don't want it in bits. We want it in all its entirety. Not good enough unless it's not a Hillsborough law without it being in all its entirety. And what they are using now is obviously they're trying to say, well, national security, you've got to be careful with national security, but national security does not come in to the likes of Hillsborough, to the likes of Grenfell, you know, anything like that. What has national security got to do with that? This is all in the interest of the people, and this is about getting it right for the people, for the future, for your children, your grandchildren, you know, the future. And we've got to have a law that will suit everybody, not just a certain few.
Paul, we're at the weights lunch. Just how special is the run up to 80 races, and just how special is the Grand National itself?
Well, I think we all look forward to this every year, don't we? Yeah. Once the weights lunch arrives, we know that we've only got 6-7 weeks left before the big day, and you know, the excitement in the city is already beginning, isn't it? And I can't wait. That week is just like no other week, so we're very, very excited. It's year 5 for us, so we're building, you know, on the previous years. Last year was amazing, and we're going to go up again another notch, so exciting times. Can
you tell us a bit about your involvement with this year's event, because you normally have the restaurant like on site, which is incredible. Is that the same again this year?
It is, so we will be in the Topham House just next to the parade ring, and it's an area where the Jockey Club brought our interior designers in and literally turned the interior into the art school at Aintree. But we've also got that amazing garden at the front, the Rose Patterson Memorial Garden. So that when the weather's nice, which it was last year, as you can remember, we had lots of champers, lots of lovely canapes going out, and we try and do a tasting menu in between each course for each race, if you like. So it puts a lot of pressure on to get it out and get the timings right, but it's such a fantastic time.
You're part of the fabric of Aintree racing, the Grand National now. Do you have a favourite memory from all your times being there?
Wow, I think that there are so many, but I think the big one for us, I would say, obviously the first year being there was amazing because it was delayed 2 years because of COVID. So that I'll never forget that year, because that was it was a very difficult year actually, but still fantastic. But I think the best one by a mile was last year with the sun shining for 3 days. I think the atmosphere, you know, Liverpool was in its pomp. Everybody with the best togs on, and you know what, it just sums up Liverpool and the Grand National. So I think last year for me will be the pinnacle, and now we've got to beat that again, haven't we? So, always putting extra pressure on, you know. So
You've mentioned about how important the race is to the city. How do you think Liverpool does shape the Grand National to be sort of the race that it is?
Well, there's no other city that can make it feel like that. You know, the people, the humour, the characters, you know, the parties after the... We're very good at that, aren't we? The parties after the races, I think, are just as legendary as the race itself. And I think, you know, as we all know, most of Ireland arrives in Liverpool, and a few other countries as well. So it becomes a very sort of... There's just a cauldron, isn't there, of high spirits, and that's what we want. You know, that's what the city should be all the time.